Breaking developments are unfolding tonight around the Duke and Duchess of Sussex after a new controversy erupted online involving resurfaced yacht photographs that have ignited intense speculation and renewed scrutiny of Meghan Markle's past associations. According to multiple online reports and social media discussions that began circulating late this week, Prince Harry was reportedly shown images allegedly linking Meghan Markle to a past yachting event where Prince Andrew was also present. While the authenticity, timing, and context of these images remain disputed, the reaction they triggered behind palace walls has become the center of a fast-moving media storm. If you found this report insightful, take a moment to reflect on how celebrity culture shapes health trends and why responsible conversation matters. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for more in-depth coverage that goes beyond the headlines and keeps you informed as these stories continue to unfold. Share this video, leave your thoughts in the comments section. Sources familiar with the situation claim the images were not newly taken photographs but archival material that had circulated quietly for years before being revived by anonymous online accounts. What made this moment different, insiders say, was that Prince Harry himself allegedly encountered the images directly, rather than through tabloid headlines. According to those same sources, this confrontation set off a chain of emotional reactions that quickly escalated into a serious private dispute between the couple. Meghan Markle, who has long spoken publicly about media intrusion and misinformation, was reportedly furious not only about the resurfacing of the photos but about the implications being drawn from them. People close to her described the situation as deeply destabilizing, arguing that old images stripped of context can be weaponized in ways that distort reality. They insist that the narrative being built online ignores timelines, verified records, and the well-documented practice of social networking among elites in entertainment and philanthropic circles during that period. The photographs in question allegedly depict a luxury yacht setting from more than a decade ago, a time before Meghan Markle met Prince Harry and long before she became a public figure of global interest. At that time, she was a working actress and brand ambassador navigating an industry where networking events were common and often unavoidable. Royal commentators stress that appearing in the same social environment as a public figure does not imply a personal relationship, yet online speculation rarely observes such distinctions. Prince Andrew's name, already burdened by past controversies, has intensified the reaction to these images. Analysts note that any visual material linking him to other public figures, regardless of context, now attracts disproportionate attention. This dynamic has reportedly caused frustration within the Sussex household, where the feeling is said to be that Meghan is being unfairly pulled into controversies that predate her marriage and her role within the royal family. According to individuals described as close to Prince Harry, he initially struggled to process what he was seeing, not because of confirmed wrongdoing, but because of how relentlessly the images were being interpreted by critics. The concern, sources claim, was less about the past itself and more about the potential damage such narratives could inflict on their children, their public image, and ongoing projects. Harry has previously spoken about the emotional toll of watching false or misleading stories spread unchecked, and this incident appears to have reopened those wounds. As the story spread, Meghan Markle's response was reportedly swift and intense. Insiders say she felt betrayed by the re-emergence of material she believed had long been buried and irrelevant. There is also anger, they say, over the suggestion that her character or intentions could be judged based on a single moment frozen in time. Those who know her well insist that the emotional reaction being described as "going nuts" by online commentators is, in their view, a gross oversimplification of a woman reacting to yet another attack on her credibility. Media experts observing the fallout point out a familiar pattern. Whenever the Sussexes appear to regain control of their narrative, an older controversy resurfaces, often without new evidence, but with renewed outrage. This cycle, analysts argue, keeps public attention locked on scandal rather than substance. In this case, the yacht photos have overshadowed recent charitable initiatives and professional developments linked to the couple. Buckingham Palace has declined to comment, maintaining its long-standing position of silence regarding speculative media stories involving extended members of the royal family. Likewise, representatives for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have not issued an official statement, a move that some interpret as strategic restraint rather than admission. Public relations specialists note that responding directly can sometimes legitimize stories that would otherwise fade. Meanwhile, online reactions remain deeply divided. Supporters argue that Meghan Markle is once again being targeted through misogynistic framing, with her past scrutinized in ways that male public figures rarely experience. Critics, on the other hand, claim that transparency is necessary for anyone connected to the monarchy, even in a modern, redefined role. the lack of verified details has not slowed either side, as speculation continues to fill the gaps left by silence. What is clear is that this episode has reopened broader conversations about privacy, context, and the permanence of digital records. In an era where old photographs can be revived instantly and stripped of nuance, public figures face a unique vulnerability. Royal historians note that previous generations were shielded by time and limited archives, while today's figures live under perpetual review. As the dust continues to swirl around this latest controversy, questions remain unanswered. Were the images deliberately resurfaced to provoke a reaction? Will Prince Harry and Meghan Markle address the issue publicly, or allow it to burn out on its own? And perhaps most importantly, how many more times will the past be recycled as present-day scandal? For now, the situation stands as another flashpoint in the ongoing tension between the Sussexes and the media ecosystem that surrounds them. It is a reminder that in the modern royal landscape, perception often travels faster than proof, and once a narrative takes hold, it can be nearly impossible to contain. If you want to stay informed as this story develops and hear clear, carefully reported updates without the noise and speculation, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share your thoughts respectfully in the comments. Your engagement helps keep the conversation grounded in facts rather than rumors, and ensures you don't miss the next update as more details emerge.